Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be here because today I decided to make another reading diaries and read books based on this theme. I think it would be cool and I decided to make a couple of videos for such themes, and it would be different themes. And the first one, of course, it would be thrillers and detectives, and I decided that in this the reading diaries I will have a theme about missing people because it's a fall, it's gloomy weather, it's rainy weather, and I think it would be great to be and start to be in a fall mood with these thrillers and try to solve the ideas about missing people in thriller books. So the first book which I decided to read, it's a book which I wanted to read a lot of times. The rating is okay of the story, and a lot of people said it is a really wonderful book about the missing people. So it's a Mary Cubicle, local woman missing, and I will read this in electronic version on my Kindle. And I think and I hope that it would reading really wonderful about the missing people, about the crimes, about the people's characters, and about the feelings and the mood about this thing. So I haven't read no one stories from Mary Kubica, but I heard tons of positive emotions of people and wonderful reviews about her books. So I decided to start with this one because it's most popular, and then try to read another one if I will like this story. So in this story we will have a small town where the local woman miss, and nobody knows what's happened because she decided to go for running in the evening and she missed. So nobody understood where she, what happened, and everything just in a nervous emotions because she just some couple of days born a baby. And after some period in this location, also one lady with a little girl would miss. So what's going on? Nobody knows. Maybe it's the accident, or maybe something bad happened. I mean, the murder, or maybe the crime scene there. So let's start reading, and hope this reading diaries would be great for me, and I will be really in a great fall mood because today we have a gloomy weather, no sun, just the bad clouds, and I hope it would be a rainy day today. So guys, I read 30% of the story about the missing, local woman missing, and I want to say that I really love it because the story begins with a really shivering moment about the little girl in a basement, and she is in a really bad condition, in a really bad opportunities, and it's hard to say about this girl because I really understood how it was really painful for her to be there because she missed it, understood, and the people who just I don't know, stole her were not really good people because they don't give her enough food, water, clothes. In a basement all the time was cold, and she feeling shivering, but she was in a t-shirt and everything was really bad. And we can understand that she is not alone there after some period with some boy, and the boy is all the time scary, everything. They all the time in darkness, no windows, no sun shining, nothing there, and I actually don't understand how she survived because we with her there, we just spending some time there, and after some period she understood that it's enough for her and she need to run from this place. She need to escape, she need to survive, and after some moments, after some things which she did, she ran away, and the local woman found her on the cornfield, and she told that her name is Delilah, and Delilah is the girl who missed 11 years ago. So I love this in this story. We have different timeline. We have 11 years ago, we have now, and we have different characters who tell us the story. And in the beginning, the first lady who missed, we with her just at home waiting her husband, and we can feel that she is not so happy in the family life with her husband. She thinks that he's cheating with her, and she decided to have running before bed, and after some period when he came home, she decided to go away, and after some moment we can understand that something horrible happened and she missed, and we just don't know what's going on there because we can see the chapters from the faces of ladies who missed, and it's really cool. I love when characters give you their own story and we know what's going on with them. We feel about their life, about them. We feel good or bad emotions about what happened with them in their life, and it's really cool. And the style of Mary Kubica is wonderful and great, because for me it was really painful to read about missing, about the girl, about everything. I'm really curious about what's happened with these ladies, because now in the now period in the book we just remember something what can happen 11 years ago. I actually didn't expect that I will read the story so fast, because I just really can't put away the story. I just can't do other things, because I'm really interested in what's going on in the story, what's going on with the ladies 11 years ago, because I love the ideas that in now period we actually don't know what exactly happened with these ladies, and for knowing these facts we need to go back to 11 years ago. So guys, I finished the story about the missing girls, and I want to tell you that it was easily 4 stars for me. I was really interested what's going on there. I was really interested about the characters, because characters were really pleasant for me, and I really was excited about reading these people, because I really I didn't feel the bad emotions about them. I didn't feel bad emotions about everything what happened there. I mean, if we speak about the women's lives, their kids, their relationships, and so on. So it was really grateful reading for me. But I didn't believe a little bit in the finishing line, because for me it was like the great wonderful story, and in a short moment we just have in the finishing line, and for me it wouldn't enough. And actually for me it was a really twisty story, because I really didn't expect that the finishing line would be like this one. And I got the idea about the missing of the first lady, and it was correct for the story. But the second one, and about the girl, I really didn't believe when I just read this one, because it's so twisty, and it was really grateful for reading this one. So all the story for me was a concentrate on this lady, and I really love them. So if we have a local woman missing, we have the story based on these ladies, and the story is really great, and I will try to read other stories of Mary Kubica. And if you have read, you just can give me some comments about which is your favorite one from her books, and I will read this book exactly, because now I'm just in searching of what I wanted to read from this author. The next story which I wanted to read for my reading diaries, it would be also a story about missing people. I remind you that the theme of this video is missing people. It would be Mary Tergerson and her Gone Without a Trace. So I wanted to read this story a long of time, a really long of period, but I really don't know why I didn't take it, because I heard really strange reviews about this story. Some people love, some people don't love the story, and I actually from the reviews I can understand that it would be really calm reading, but without any police, without any detective, without anything. So it would be just a thriller about the missing guy. The idea of the story is really awesome. Imagine you are going about life, happily living one day to the next, and all of a sudden your significant other vanished. He doesn't just disappear, but somehow all trace of his livelihood ceases to exist. And I was interested about what's going on there, because from the beginning I started to think that probably it would be all imagination of our main character Hannah. Probably she dreamed about this man, or probably she just imagined him in her life, but he never exists, because no one thing in the house just left. Everything just vanished, and it was really interesting for me. I friends after 2 days, and I finished the story. As I told you, I didn't feel a lot of thoughts about the story, because everything I'm gonna say it would be spoiler. So this story would wonderful for people who like really psychological thrillers, because the thriller without detective, without any clues, without any investigations, it's just the story of a lady who missed her husband, her boyfriend, and she decided to do everything from her attempts to find him. So she started to find some news, some information, some maybe words who can say about him in the last days before leaving, and she can understand that she just left. For me, it was really interesting that all the book she was sure that she is a victim, because he left her, like he decided to split up with her, and it was like the method of splitting up with her, like doing like this one with vanishing everything and him from her life. And it was really strange, because as I could say about myself, if it happened with me, my first idea would be that something horrible happened probably with the person, and I would call the police for understanding that everything is okay and nothing bad happened. But our Hannah, she didn't just have an idea about this one. She all the time had a line that he just split up with her. A lot of pages without any dynamics was really boring, and I was just thinking about what's going on next, what would be the finishing line. I tried to guess what I would have at the finishing line, and actually I was right about things which can happen there, and it was not surprisingly for me. Yes, it's twisty, and the twist is really good, and it's really cool for the story, but for me it was like okay, so it was normal. And if you really like the stories about the past secrets of the families and the couples, and you will feel yourself normally in reality and try to believe characters when they just tell you the story, it would be a really great story for you. I really love the idea of the author to give us the story just fully from the side of our main character Hannah, and she told the story to you from her side, and you just try to believe her or not, because most of the time, most of the moments, I just kept my mind about I don't believe this character, because probably it would be not truth. So it would be really great idea about writing in this style, and I'm sure that I will try to read another book of the author, because the moment of missing was really cool, and the idea of this video was to read books about missing people, and it was really great because you just feel the missing of the person. He just vanished without any trace, without other things, and you just believe that something happened badly with this man, and you need to find salvation with main character Hannah. So I really love these stories, and what can I say, I really love the idea for making reading diaries. So I really love the first episode of this diaries about missing people, because both of the stories were really cool about missing people. All moments of missing, all moments of trying to find them, the salvation of some problems, the past secrets in both stories was really cool. Twists are wonderful. So really my idea was really interesting, and all these stories were really good for this theme. I wanted to tell you that I love books about missing people, and I read them a lot, and these stories were really cool, not the worst which I have read. So actually, if you haven't tried them, you need to try to read them. Probably you will like them if you also love the stories about missing people and trying to find the salvation, what's going on there. So see you in another reading diaries with another themes for books, and I hope you will enjoy this video. Just give me your comments and I will really enjoy to read them. And of course, if you have read stories about missing people and you know best of them, just give me some recommendation and I will be appreciated. Thank you for watching. Bye!